Whoa.
Oh, we're here.
Beetlejuice.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
So the only reason we're late is because we were all sitting here chatting.
Yep.
No good
We're just
reason.
having nice conversations.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now I muted the stream so I'm not hearing everybody 1,000 times. Look at your little green lantern down there.
Hey!
That is Cole's crown for winning last week.
Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't win.
Oh,
my
you don't
God, I
want this
love
on
it
your head
so
right here
much.
like that?
No. Oh.
Yeah, take it, take it, chunk. Right on his face. Yeah.
In his face.
Oh.
Oh no, it's leaving me!
All right.
Well, hi everybody.
Welcome to
Roll. Well, you got it.
Oh,
you
sorry.
got it.
Who's hosting
welcome
this?
to Roll for Initiative, where we break down 16 contestants to a battle
we're the
bracket
contestant.
and debate which one is the best of whatever we're talking about.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is in the studio now, so yep, 16 contestants.
Heck yes.
16 contestants. No, we can't say it. I can
What?
say the word contestants.
16 contestants.
Can't say the word consent.
Contestant.
Contestant.
Contestants.
All right, I will
Hey,
zoom in for
Survivor.
Red Rum's desires. There we go. So,
Yeah, they're hard to read, bud. Can you imagine being on a phone?
it's true.
Ridiculous.
You just have to put your phone up really close. Imagine you're a parent trying to read a funny meme from your child. You just have to
Oh. It's like looking for the sound. Like, where's preferences? Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh,
I will
right.
also
Red
in the
Raccoon's already
chat
starting
put
with
the
the
bracket.
complaining. Somebody's always gonna complain about who's fighting who.
Yeah.
Look,
can follow
look.
the
Here, the
bracket.
problem is that Ryan has a terrible time pairing these things, and it's not your fault.
I
It's
randomized
his
it.
fault.
And also, this is Cole's list, so you can blame him.
Yeah, that's true. I think everything I contributed was forcibly removed from this list.
I'll take. I was very excited. I actually put in the thing like, "Hey, this is what I think. What do you guys think?" And then
Oh,
Ryan was
yes.
like, "That."
I spent 5 minutes and then I never touched it again. So the only one I'm mad about is that the Bendu is no longer on the list.
Yeah. Oh, I would have participated, but nobody sent it to me till I asked for it.
It's always
That
the same
sounds
document,
right, doesn't it?
huh?
Yeah.
No, we started the list before we even left last week.
We
You would have
did,
had
yeah.
the link, dude. So you didn't click it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we were using the same document.
Sweet jumping. Yes, you did. We were all here. It was part of the discussion.
No, I don't think so. I'm
Oh
pretty
my
sure.
God.
I remember everything.
Look, Chunk, something shiny.
Uh-oh.
Shiny's back over here.
Okay, so back on track. We debate by rolling dice and seeing who has the highest number.
We're singing?
What?
Wait, what?
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 I dropped my die. I mean,
Great
Oh my
start.
gosh.
Okay, so whoever has the highest number gets the opening argument for the bracket that we're on. And we'll also open up the poll to you guys so you can vote for who you want to go on. We'll present the arguments. You decide who moves on. At the very, very end, you get to
okay, I'm
decide
back. You can
which of
explain what's happening.
which of the debaters today get to choose the next topic as the winning debater of the day.
They're not the master?
Yeah, this should be master.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
I'm going to make that joke every week.
That's fine.
There, that's why Jabba's palace. Can't see Tatooine in this format.
I'm on Coruscant.
I'm in my room.
You're above Coruscant, thank you.
No, I'm like in a viewing window.
It's pronounced Coruscant. Thank you.
Hey, it's Coruscant, not Coruscant.
Whatever.
Oh my god. This is gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
So, obviously, last week, Cole was the winner and got to choose that we were going to debate the best Force user. That's why he has the little Green
boy.
Lantern symbol next to his face.
Yeah, and if you have a problem with the list, send him the messages.
Yep, all the hate mail goes to Cole.
Cole.
Okay, what is this? My own show? Like, come on, enough with the hate mail.
Oh yeah, and do we want to introduce ourselves? I guess.
Sure.
Why not?
Why not?
All right.
Good start.
Who's going first? Me.
You go first. You're the champion.
Okay, well, hi, I'm the champion. Thank you so much for voting last time. I'm Cole from Inquest of Geek. We're a podcast where we provide your next pop culture side quest. So basically, we know your life is very busy, and if you listen to us, you're choosing to join us on a side quest, and we're going to experience whatever geeky stuff is going on. Like, we just released today the episode about Star Wars Jedi Temple Challenge.
Ooh.
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Well, I'm Cucumber. Yeah, I play a lot of D&D. I yell a lot. I say fuck a lot. And I'm here to yell about Jedi. Fuck.
And I'm Chunk.
And I'm Ryan.
Oh, Corey, let's play roll for initiative.
Yay. I'm rolling now. I'm getting ahead of it. I got an 8.
Fair enough. I got a 4.
Roll the 3.
Got an 18.
Oh, it's you.
14.
Yes, you.
So
Oh.
our first bracket is Master Yoda versus Qui-Gon Jinn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a hard one, you guys.
I'm going with Master Yoda. It's Master Yoda. He Master Yoda. Like it's Yoda.
Solid arguments. Very
The best
very
argument I've ever
solid
heard of.
Arguments.
Just went like, of course it's Yoda, and then gave me nothing. I was like, that's something else, brain? Was like, no, like that's your argument. So, so he's the head of the council. He trained so many young Jedi. It's
Close to 20,000.
Yeah. You know what Yoda never trained any of those thousands of Jedi to do? Look over their left fucking shoulder for blasters. You know what Qui-Gon Jinn did? He learned how to control himself within the greater cosmic force, allowing you to actually become, uber spiritual hologram guy. So you can visit people and have a little chatty chat.
And then taught Yoda to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the master now, huh?
And
And Qui-Gon Jinn was the one who was feared by the Emperor because that's who he went after first. He wasn't afraid of Yoda. He knew Yoda was too self-confident. Qui-Gon Jinn was the one who was asking the questions. He was the one who was like, this isn't right. We shouldn't be doing this way, which is what made the council go, you're not a master then. And he's like, no, I'm awesome. But they're like, no. And he's like, fine, I'll do things my own way. Like, find the chosen one.
Yeah, he knew the system wasn't working. He's the only Jedi that stepped up to try to fix it.
Yeah.
he also
And Yoda,
never... He decided not to take a position on the Jedi Council. He was offered it, but they said no because he wanted to go his own
kept
way.
getting denied. Oh, okay. So that's even bigger. That's more impressive. He chose no. Anakin was like begging to do it, and if Qui-Gon Jinn's like,
Nah.
nah.
Also, Yoda, with all this, as the universe continues to expand within certain timelines, he's got to be aware of all these other characters that are out there that he could have been like, maybe that guy could help. He's like, no, I'm going to stay in the swamp. No, I'm just going to hang out with my snakes and eat my porridge.
He did turn into a grumpy old man at the end, but
A grumpy, hilarious old man.
Yeah.
He's my favorite kind of douchebag.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand how you're fighting the Emperor, you're neck and neck, and then when you just fall and you lose your robe, you immediately go, I lost and must go into exile. You're like,
Crawling.
I'm sorry, crawled away. And I'm like, just pull your lightsaber back. Like, it's not done. It's halftime.
Yeah, you're Yoda. Believe in yourself. Jeez.
I think we're only losing this poll mostly because of name recognition. I feel like Qui-Gon Jinn is like the little thing that we all know, love, but the name brand is just too strong to compete against.
Yeah. Gipper Kern is said all good arguments, but Baby Yoda. So.
Oh, it's not even Baby Yoda. It's the child.
Yoda.
It's regular Yoda.
It's regular Yoda.
See, look what happens.
The only
Look what happens when we give the chat their power. They pick all the wrong answers.
Qui-Gon That's not the reason Vader killed all the children. Qui-Gon would have stopped Anakin from killing the children. It's because he died, where the Emperor was like, "Oh, hey, see those younglings? We can save your wife. Go for it."
Red Rum is very upset at you, Cole.
Yeah, but Red Rum, that writing makes it a fact in the canon, unfortunately. Good or bad, that makes it real within this universe. So
I can't argue
you gotta take it. Yeah.
We can argue about the poorly written dialogue of the prequels all day, but that's not what we're here for.
Yoda's major benefit is just that he's old. He's like 3PO. He just lasts longer than the average bear. Like, he's just fucking there. He's there most of the time. All right, he's a good general, but that's not about him being a force wielder. As a force wielder, he mostly just sits and does jack squat. Or makes you do it for him.
Hey, there's General Grievous. Go do that.
Yeah. You guys have fun. You kids have fun. Newspaper.
Soda for Yoda?
He's got his fucking, he's got his heels up on that floaty chair of his doing nothing.
He's old.
But he wasn't always old. Anyway.
Well, I think
Red Rum has a point. She says, I love Qui-Gon, but Maul also killed him in like 2 seconds.
That was a lot longer than 2 seconds.
No, he had a whole battle with him.
Twice!
Take 2 seconds.
Also, a good fight between two very skilled combatants should be short, not long. If your fights are lasting like 5-10 minutes, it means you're a poor planner and don't know what you're doing.
Swinging violently. No.
Yeah, that's the Errol Flynn mentality. Like, why are you burning yourself out, bud? Just fucking kill him already. Huzzah! Hip ha! How about slash? Done. Your sword cuts through literally everything. Use it.
He ran the first. Oh my god! People just don't like Qui-Gon Jinn. It seems like.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I think we'll put this
He
one in
trained
the
Batman.
chat.
He trained Batman.
He did train Batman.
He did.
And he's
a lion.
A lion, yeah. The lion god, yeah. So then,
Yeah.
Let's be real. All right. Finishing the
Keen,
poll.
yes. If you have the tools and skills, use them. That's why that scene is so great, because it was making fun of that shit. That could have been a 15-minute sword fight. And he's like, you know what? Indy carries a goddamn gun. Bang. Survival logic.
All right.
Okay. So, Master Yoda seems to be pulling ahead.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
well.
he's very done.
Boo.
We have finished. Okay. So,
All right.
Master Yoda has moved on, and Qui-Gon has become one with the Force
Again.
again.
So, to clarify for chat, this is all current canon characters that we are using, and even further whittled down to characters that actually appear, because there's some characters who we just discovered before the stream are back in canon, but only because they're like in an encyclopedia with a blurb, which is not the same thing to me as being part of a story.
You have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the next one we are going to be debating is Rey Skywalker
Oh, come
versus Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
Yes, Plo Koon.
on. Ooh, I got an 18.
Oh, right. Got
Beats my
Oh,
10.
I got a 5.
I got a 5 as well.
I got a 1. Crit fail. What happens to me, Ryan?
Figure that out.
Oh my god, there's failures?
I don't know.
You guys didn't tell me this
Yeah.
when I came on.
We invited you.
Oh, come
You signed the
on.
waiver, Cole.
I don't know. Have we never? Yeah.
I got one. I got one for Cucumber since he rolled a 1. You have to say something nice about Jar Jar Binks.
Oh.
That's fine. I'll say 2 nice things about Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks is a very kind person. Jar Jar Binks is also extraordinarily, almost infuriatingly lucky.
I'm impressed. You did a good job. All right.
I did my best.
It's a great
Yeah.
character trait.
You
Yeah.
Lucky plot armor.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, that's all the prequels, ain't it?
Right, pretty much.
Plot armor, the
Yeah.
movie.
All right. Well, since I got an 18, I'm gonna have to say Rey over Plo Koon. Even though I love Plo Koon, but even though like Rey was someone who didn't want to be the hero the entire time in the sequel trilogy. She was like, "No, you be the hero." Luke, Rey, not Rey, Luke, Ben, like anyone else, please do this for me. And then when she finally decided to like be the Jedi that she needed to be, she was a beast. She was able to communicate with all of the Jedi, not just the Force ghosts. She was able to take on the Emperor in a way that Mace Windu couldn't. I don't know if it's because of the 2 lightsabers. I don't know if she was stronger in the Force or had all the Jedi behind her. That I'm still confused about. But she still was able to fight the Emperor. And then the whole the Snoke moment, like that scene really was not great. And she still didn't give in to the dark side. She had so many moments it was easy to give in to her lineage and just join the dark side. And she still was like, now I'm a Jedi. I was trained by Luke and Leia. I can do this. That's my...
I mean, you're the case of giving into her lineage. She didn't even know who her lineage was at that point.
But it seeped through. Seeped through. Like she would, like a lot of her, like the first fight with Kylo, that was not someone who was like, "Oh, I'm a Jedi." It was, "I'm going to murder you for killing Han." Like she
had so much rage. Absolutely.
Yes.
She had so much rage, and she didn't go to the dark side. She didn't go to that place. She was able to hold on to her true self in spite of all that rage.
Right,
and
exactly.
that's
It's saying your lineage doesn't have any sway over you. The entire series of that sequel was that it doesn't matter where you were born or came from. It's you make your own destiny.
Except they wrote it to still be the opposite somehow. Like she's still only special because of her lineage, which is also some horse shit. It's the opposite of what I wanted from a new series that should be about that. Like they're saying that, like the lip service is that you can be anybody, but the writing is saying, nope, you gotta be special. You gotta be born into one of them royal Force families. Fucking.
Yeah, she's some weird mutant genetically engineered thing.
No, her father was. Her father was the clone.
Yeah, which
of the
then
Emperor.
goes down. She came from like weird.
I don't think that's how. I don't think that's
She's like
how it works.
Dolly the sheep's weird super baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a super baby. Okay, so super Force fielder got it. Cool.
Counterpoint: Plo Koon's got the coolest voice in Star Wars canon.
Yeah.
Coolest voice ever.
And
True.
That you could have said he's in charge of the Wolf Squadron. You could have said he's an amazing pilot. You're going with voice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
your
I sure
counter
am.
to Rey.
no, that's where we're
'Cause you know what?
starting.
That man
Oh.
sounds like he is in tune with the Force. That man starts talking, everybody listens.
Sounds like he's in tune with the Force. Okay.
Yeah. You can just hear that Force resonance. I mean, whatever. We're in a world where it's like, look, I got 2 sabers. That means I win. So, yeah, fuck it. He sounds like he's with the Force.
Oh my god.
But he's-
How is he winning?
I don't know, actually. I'm shocked. The first, 5 votes were all for Plo Koon before we even started arguing. People just hate Rey that much. I don't hate Rey. I
Wasn't
actually really
also
like Rey.
Koon also responsible for bringing Ahsoka Tano to the Jedi Council?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But does that make him stronger in the Force?
If it was a one-on-one, Rey would beat him. It's just he would be like, we shouldn't fight. And then she would be like, but we are, and then beat him. And then feel really bad about it and then heal him back.
Because she has to get all pissed off to do anything. If it was just a normal fight, he'd probably take her on because he's more skilled with a lightsaber. He's a more skilled fighter. He's trained fighter. She just learned how to use a lightsaber and it has super strong force powers that she doesn't quite have control of them yet. Everything that she did.
That's the whole point. The best Force user, she is super strong with the Force.
This is not the strongest Force user. Is the best Force user.
It's how you use it, not that you can't.
Yeah.
Plo Koon never caught a frigate in the air and then brought it back.
Yeah, he also never accidentally blew one up. She's a fucking hammer being wielded by a child.
Regardless, she still caught it, and Kylo
We're
didn't
talking
show
about
up.
best Force wielders. Best, I think, also includes an element of control.
Yeah,
She's like, "Ah!"
I don't think that's how that scene went.
I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure. That's exactly how it did. Oh, right, sorry, it went, ah! Chewie! That's how that scene went.
Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
When I put Plo Koon on the list, I did not expect A, for him to go against Rey originally, and B, for him to have so much love. Like, I love him in the Clone Wars series. He is, like, I wasn't ready to see him die, even though we see him in episode 3, so I was grateful for how the Clone Wars cartoon series didn't ignore, but still gave us that. But I'm just surprised that Rey, is it because we put Skywalker? If we just had Rey, would that be better?
It's because Rey may eventually could become the best Force user, but we haven't gotten there yet. She's not there yet. She's still working. This is the beginning of her story.
Mm-hmm. I equate her to, and this is actually not a knock to Superman, but I equate her to Superman in the fact that Superman is so strong, he's actually not a great fighter. So when he's put in situations with people with equal power who also know how to brawl, like how to swing punches and stuff, he doesn't do as hot because he's never had to try. Like he's never had to like build up that specific skill set. And that's Rey with the Force. She's a cannon. She's the Kilowog, right? She's not, to bring it back to last week, she's like, boom. And yeah, there's no finesse.
I'm gonna let this one go for a minute.
Huh?
I'm gonna let this one go for this one.
I'm gonna let this go?
What do you mean?
Yeah, this Superman.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it wasn't an offense. It was just like, because I remember like Billy's beating the shit out of him a few times for that reason. Because anyway, different fight for a different time.
I'm just shocked that Rey is going to lose to Plo Koon.
That you're making the wrong choices so far?
I'm not making the wrong choice. She has a lightsaber that can change any color. Green, blue, yellow.
When is that coming
so
in?
they're selling you a toy, bud. Like, that's nice.
What? When was that?
She's going to start a new Jedi temple, most likely. I don't know where her story's going to go. I hope we don't see more. Wait. I want more individual. What?
I want to know. Wait, when did she show evidence that she can have a lightsaber with different colors?
Oh, okay. When she flicks it, you see the green and blue kyber crystal. Like someone slowed it down so you can actually see when she flicks it, the other colors are there.
Huh.
So why does she have two crystals? What kind of...
Technically, she has
the sheer hubris, to use their language in that series, that she deserves two crystals and one chassis. What is...
Like, she can switch it up.
But why?
Now, is that Luke's and Leia's like in one place or something like that?
Oh, can you imagine if she did that? Where she just took the kyber crystals
Or she scavenged not just a name, but also the weapons of legendary Jedi? Yeah, I can actually imagine that.
More than it's their
grave
crystals.
robber, because she's a scavenger. I actually buy that. I buy that.
But yeah,
God.
I don't know. Like, that's weird. Maybe
That is weird.
I'm so confused.
Now she's a grave robber. She's even worse than she was before.
2 weeks in a row, everyone who I'm voting for keeps losing to the chat.
Cole's just making up things at this point. Spreading this information.
This is a legitimate thing.
This is
Yeah,
not
you
in
don't remember
canon.
her motorcycle that can like turn into a transformer? You don't remember that from the movie?
And when she hung out with the Ninja Turtles that once?
Yeah, this is my favorite part.
It's a legitimate thing.
Kara says Plo Koon is the chip of this week.
Oh, come on.
Take it home, Plo Koon.
Oh, I do like Calhoun's point in the line where in the series, Clone Wars series, he says the clones are talking, "We're just clones, sir. We're made to be disposable." And he realizes, like, no, you are people. And he's like, not to me.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
humanitarian.
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. Like, I love that quote.
Yeah. Oh, and Red Rum's upset about the colors of the kyber crystals.
Yeah, blue and green do not make yellow.
So
She should have a teal ass lightsaber.
She switches. It's like a choose your character like switch.
It's a fucking collider.
So where's the yellow crystal in her saber then?
So like one of those pens that we all had in like elementary school where you could go like click.
And
It's a
was it-
Viewmaster
wanted
with
that.
gels in it. That's all it is.
Was it ever
Viewmaster
made
with
canon
gels.
that when you select your Kyber crystal, it chose the color that you were?
Oh, I don't know anymore because they changed it like 20 million times.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
now even canon is you don't get a red kyber crystal that's synthetically made by the Sith.
Right.
I think now your saber just bleeds and it just turns
Yeah.
red.
You corrupt it before you build your saber if you're in the dark side. Now,
Yeah.
it used to be, they were synthetic. You get them made for you because you're not properly in tune with the Force, so the crystals wouldn't call to you like they're supposed to because they're like,
Right.
you're an asshole. None for you.
Nope.
I think we've got plenty of votes in to call this one, so we'll move on. Plo Koon.
Bye, Ray.
Oh.
She puts the Ray in grave robbing. That's her.
That is terrible. That was terrible.
All right.
Oh shit, they really hate her. I don't
yeah,
that
like
much.
the chat is just like, holy.
Like Ray.
She's fine. Everybody calm down.
All two of you.
Settle, simmer.
Okay, so next we have Darth Maul versus Count Dooku.
Oh,
Oh no.
Roll it.
I got a 20.
What?
Yeah, 60.
I've got a natural 20 as well.
Ooh.
You guys have to make out.
Okay.
Wait, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Like, do I go this way?
Gross.
Wait, am I doing it?
I want to see this.
Something.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll just roll again, you and me.
Okay.
Should we step
19.
out? Give you guys some room.
You say 19?
Yeah.
17.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
Yeah, they're already voting again. Y'all, you don't even want to hear what we have to say.
They have their own
You
opinions.
don't have to.
Open your minds.
Like how Corey voted like for Yoda, it's gonna be this. Maul.
That's
That's
not
all I
an
gotta
opening
say.
argument.
Maul, the Sith outcast, the original apprentice to the Emperor. He when he got cut in half, he stayed alive, eating weird things. I don't know. It's kind of vague. And then he gets like mastermindful. He literally, like, you know, in the sense of like taking his brother, trying to like overrun the Emperor, become his apprentice again, and then when he loses that, he takes over the crime syndicate. Like the entire crime wave is run by Maul. Because he also ran Mandalore. Like, I don't know how much more things he needs to control before I can stop and save it for the next round.
Well,
Yeah, I'm with you, Cole, on this one. Darth Maul's a straight badass. I love him so much. And, like, he gets redeemed tenfold in Clone Wars and Rebels and all
Absolutely.
that stuff. He's fucking awesome. And I didn't believe it. Chunk was telling me about it for so long. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm sure it's great. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. Darth Maul's got one of the best arcs in all of Star Wars canon, for sure. Fascinating, dangerous, intelligent, knows how to use not just the Force, but also his mind and how to utilize and use other people around him. And he's got a heart. Like, you actually get to see the fact that he is a fully fleshed person, not just like, oh, I'm evil and I look evil. My only gripe,
Evil for
is that they
evil's
didn't-
sake.
yeah, they didn't give him the kick-ass, like his horns didn't grow out like they did in the comics, which I think are canon, right? Maybe not anymore.
They did. When they first find him, he does have the really long horns. They just like give him a haircut. I'm assuming that's how it
they
works.
Hellboyed him.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know. The only thing I would argue about for Count Dooku.
You can't even say his name.
is that he brings a certain style and like sophistication to the Sith.
Sophistication. Ooh.
That's your argument.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
he's a pinky up bad guy. Got it. Check.
Yeah, Maul.
You know, he didn't really. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, someone in chat said, like, Maul is best boy. Like, Maul is absolutely best boy. He was definitely someone that, like, I dressed up as for Halloween, which was weird. I'll have to find pictures of that.
Yes.
But like, yeah, Maul is a certified badass. Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah. The only thing good about Dooku was the Clone Wars made him formidable. His defense was like unbreakable, kind of a sense, where he couldn't beat you, but you couldn't touch him. Like he took on Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin multiple times. It just didn't work out great in the end. But like he had an amazing defense. Maul, like if Maul ever found him, it would not be pretty. There would be more than just hands and heads being hacked off in that argument or that discussion.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think we can say this one is also done, and Darth Maul is going to maul Dooku.
It's always nice being on the winning side. I'm not used to this.
It's the new
Oh, we'll
feel.
fix that for you. Don't worry.
Don't get used to it.
Like even the chat was with me, like fully, like, oh, it was great.
Or did you see what the chat was doing and they decided to go that way? So you wouldn't be on the losing team.
No, it's 100% Maul. 100%.
Going to the mall. So now, sorry, we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Anakin Skywalker.
Are you
Obi-Wan
kidding me?
Kenobi.
Okay, wait.
No!
We gotta point out that Anakin and Darth Vader are both on here
Yes.
for some reason.
Well, because they're
Who did
different.
that?
They are different.
They're the same person.
No, man.
No.
Wait. Hold up. I'm Captain Foam. No, it's just me, Cucumber. Listen, oh, they're the same fucking guy, dude.
Same person.
They're different. Anakin Skywalker. We have to roll.
Yes, we're not even arguing.
Wait.
I have a 16.
I got a 16.
I have a
Before we
natural
start
one.
arguing, wait, just where does that
No.
separation? You have to say where the separation is. Is it after the third movie? Is it just
No, there isn't.
The separation is when Anakin Skywalker kneels and the Emperor goes, "Rise, Lord Vader." That's
Okay.
where it changes.
there it is. Okay, thank you. Okay.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, they're different.
No. Same person.
No. Monikers are not. No.
He was weak and I destroyed him. Anakin Skywalker dies.
Who got the
Yeah,
highest dice, by
that's
the way?
poetic and all, but did his social security number change? I don't think so.
I think it did. I have a 16.
Okay.
I also have a 16.
Had an 8.
Does that mean we have to
Three.
make out?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, always.
Cole, why are you making out with everybody? Jeez.
Now I
keep
got a
rolling
6.
their numbers. Okay, so re-roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I re-rolled and I got a 6.
I got a 9.
Oh,
That's you.
Early.
Okay.
Hello there.
Yeah. All right. Anakin Skywalker is my all-time favorite Jedi.
Boo! Go on.
No. Oh, excuse me? Boo?
Go on.
He is loyal to his friends. He is most loyal to the clone troopers. He protects everyone. He will rush in. But Obi-Wan Kenobi, the negotiator, is just too strong for him. There's a reason he's the master and Anakin is just the Jedi Knight. He will think of the situation. He chose the Jedi path. He was on the same pathway as Anakin with Satine, but they both chose duty instead of love, and that sacrifice is huge. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going Obi-Wan Kenobi over Anakin, even though Anakin Skywalker is my all-time favorite Jedi.
I will also go with Obi-Wan Kenobi with my simple explanation of he had the high ground.
Get out of here.
So like we have whiny ass, pansy ass Anakin Skywalker
Watch the Clone Wars!
versus Daddy Wan Kenobi. Daddy Wan Kenobi wins hands down.
Just because Anakin did better job in Clone Wars does not take away that he also was a whiny punk during the prequels.
True.
It's the
Yep.
same
Yeah.
character, just
Absolutely.
different days, different times. Clone Wars, we caught him on the good days.
Yep.
Oh my
And
god,
then
not
the-
even one vote for Anakin? Oh,
Yeah,
we
there's
got
some
one
votes.
vote. We got one vote. There we go.
Yeah, we got one vote out of 11.
I'm 30 seconds behind you guys and what my screen shows me,
This,
so I don't see.
This explains a lot about you, Cole. Like a lot.
About Anakin?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got all the patterns of like a domestic abuser, man. Like Anakin's not a good dude. He does good things because he's been placed in situations where he's supposed to do good things. And then he so easily is like, oh, you want me to do the bad thing? Yeah, let's do all the bad things.
No, he does the bad thing for love.
Yeah, he's loyal.
You don't kill kids for love. No.
He also, it's canon, he didn't want to until he said Master Skywalker, and then he was like, nope.
I really don't wanna boom. Oh, got a little blood there. I really should boom.
And even
that's
when
Vader. That's not even Anakin. That was Vader.
No, he was not reborn nor dubbed Vader at that point. That is Anakin Skywalker. That's right.
Even when he was being good, he was willing to like do bad things for his friends. He's a loyal guy, but he's willing to do bad things for them, and that makes you a bad guy.
That's why also Rey was so much better. There's more love for Rey because where Anakin was getting deeper into his hatred, Rey rose above it.
Okay,
but
let me point out, half of this argument is to Obi-Wan Kenobi is a better Force user. The other half is to tell you that you're wrong in choosing Anakin as your favorite Jedi.
100% will be forever my favorite Jedi.
Okay.
But he's
like Frodo after carrying the ring for a long time, except there's no ring. He's just an asshole.
No, he's okay. When he rushes in to save his clones, like how the argument for Plo Koon, you use that quote. That's Anakin at the same time. There's a reason why when he fell, everyone was shocked. Like, no, not Anakin.
How many kids did Plo Koon kill?
He didn't have a chance. He was gunned down so fast.
He didn't have a chance? He wouldn't have done it. Is your baseline that every Jedi is just fucking ready to slaughter like a beautiful garden of children?
If the right thing
it's harvesting time.
I will also make an argument that even in the Clone Wars, he was using his powers for bad. Like Chunk was saying, during one of the interrogations, he force chokes a dude out.
Oh yeah,
he's constantly being told to calm the fuck down.
Oh, but he had to save Ahsoka. He had to save the other Jedi.
Malcolm Soldier says a veritable cabbage patch of children, if you will. Okay, but if they were Cabbage Patch Kids, I'm all about slaughtering them because those things are terrifying.
Cucumber comes in. Don't kill the kids. They're Cabbage Patch. Here's another saber.
Yeah. There's a mop in back. Just let me know when you're done.
Oh yeah, Zero makes a good point. Zoro. Also consider Anakin killed the entire Sand People even before Star Wars. Yeah, he killed a bunch and children. He killed children before he killed the Jedi children.
The children.
But it was because his mom died. I give him a pass.
I get killing like a couple of them.
No, like it doesn't matter how like sad you are. You don't go into a murderous rage and murder everybody. Yeah. Like I could understand like lashing out at the moment, like maybe and accidentally hitting someone. Like oh my god, like I don't know, but you don't then like plan and like you're like okay, go on a murderous spree. Okay, let's go.
Oh
like,
shit.
No.
Karis makes an actual point that's going to shift my vote, unfortunately. So he says, so according to these arguments, all Jedi will beat all Sith. Thought this was about force power, not their alignment.
No. Right now we're just basically arguing that Cole is wrong for making Anakin his.
No. And also we're saying that
this
Anakin
is all
is a
about.
Jedi.
We already finished the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. Clearly, Obi-Wan Kenobi is the better force user.
Anakin and Darth Vader are different. Light side, dark side, destroyed him.
No.
Does that mean you're gonna be going against Darth Vader?
No, we'll see we'll get there when we get there.
Because they're different.
So those arguments, like we're talking about this argument. Those arguments will happen.
We're talking about now.
Yeah. No front loading. Fine.
So
right.
Obi-Wan. So Daddy Obi-Wan Kenobi won. Yay!
Did you come up with that? I've never heard that before.
Kenobi has won.
That is clever.
And he has chopped off all of Anakin's limbs.
Oh.
Cole,
jump to the left.
TikTok. It's from TikTok, so it's not.
Daddy Kenobi.
Yeah, it's a sound where it's like, you mean to tell me that Padme, like Queen Amidala, chose whiny ass, pansy ass Anakin Kenobi when Daddy Obi-Wan Kenobi was there the whole time? So yeah.
All right. So now we've got Canaan Jairus versus Luke Skywalker.
Canaan Jairus,
Yeah,
buddy.
can we get a pronunciation guide over here?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
this is Pickle Jairus. Pickle Jairus. There's a Pickle Jairus in the house.
I haven't gotten to this point in this Clone Wars yet.
He's in Rebels,
Oh,
bud.
well then I definitely haven't gotten to him yet.
Oh, actually, no, he is in Clone Wars for like a hot second. It was like a little like
What?
thing for the. Yeah, they do something for the fans where they showed him and his master at a war meeting.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was like something like oh, from the comics, that was great, and then never again.
Well, that's fun.
I rolled an 8.
Oh.
Got a 2.
4.
7.
I am
Oh,
not winning this one again.
I should.
There's no way.
I got a 7.
Oh my god, I'm going first again.
Yep.
Oh man.
All right. Also, I see no Ezra. Yeah, no, I'm not an Ezra fan. Kanan, 100%. He's the one who's training him. But yeah, no. Oh man, I have to go Kanan because he actually had to overcome things. He wasn't the poster boy for the Rebel Alliance. He was someone who was constantly hiding. He survived Order 66 as a child, and then grew up as a Jedi and just hid in the world until he created this whole, he helped start the rebellion as he got older, and then he was forced to get into it. He defeated the not the Grand Master. Oh my God.
Inquisitor.
Thank you, Grand Inquisitor. He found Bendu. So there you go for you guys.
Yay, Bendu.
Why is he on this list?
That's the damnedest thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a mountain who does
Why is
one
Ben-
thing.
One
He's a
thing
Force
being
user.
taking out an entire fleet of ships and scaring the pants out of all the baddies. Sure, yeah.
So maybe
but
we
that's
should-
not using the Force.
So yeah, what about using the Force?
We could have discussed that here, by the way.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm going Kanan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
right.
Kanan as well.
I'm gonna go with Luke Skywalker.
Really?
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. One, he was tempted for all of 5 minutes. He overcame. That's all good, right? But he's strong with the Force. He's able to turn your beloved Anakin 2 people back into one person, the good one that you like, right? And he doesn't submit to the dark side, even though he's faced directly with the Emperor more than once, right? Or no, just once.
Just the one time.
Just the one time. But still, that's enough. You got basically the president of badness being like, kneel, bitch. And you're like, no, thank you.
The coolest moments Luke Skywalker's ever a part of is with other people who are cool.
Uh-huh.
He's literally just the poster child for see, there's a Jedi, but he
Propaganda
doesn't do
gets
anything.
you far, though, my friend. His whole what he did in the new movies, projecting himself out onto the battlefield.
Okay, that was cool.
Reignited all the hope of the new rebellion. So he knew what he was doing. He knew his strengths, and he utilized the Force to his own end in order to reignite that spark. Light the spark, or whatever the fuck everybody else.
No, Kanan was able to overcome the Empire, getting over his fear of who he really is. He finally gave in to becoming a Jedi and then taking on an apprentice. That's huge. Luke did this.
Luke started
I wanna
a
join the
temple,
rebels.
and then his kids became dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't handle them.
Yeah, you know how awful it is? Could you imagine teaching a whole bunch of people, here, I'm going to teach you all the skills you need to kill people, but don't. And they're like, fuck you, Dad. And then they go and do it.
Well, that just makes you a terrible teacher. That's what
Yeah,
you
he
do
almost tried
better.
killing his best student.
Kanan used the Force to see.
mm-hmm.
Yes!
Let's
Okay.
stole that for Reed H. Cooper on the chat. But yeah, he uses the Force to see. Just Luke Skywalker can't
Also,
do that.
that's not his name.
What I call him.
Look,
What?
Caleb Dune, cool. All right, but Kanan's his name. We're going with Kanan.
Yeah, all right. And that's not two people? That's not two people to you?
No, because it's a hiding name, and Caleb Dune it's not like he gave into the dark side and then the dark side killed his soul, essentially. That's why Ben Solo coming back was such a big deal.
Oh.
Whoop, Michael.
No. Oh.
See you later.
I got a phone call.
Buddy.
You got a phone call.
I was like, nope.
Well, Corey, you're now under me, so that's where the list is going.
No.
Sorry.
On the other side.
Also, also Luke trusted in the Force to take down the fucking Death Star. So how about that as far as wielding the Force properly?
Yes.
Obi-Wan Kenobi told him to. He
Yeah, and he
followed
did it.
instructions.
Yeah.
He did one
Yeah.
like cool, he did one thing.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead, do it. What are you gonna say, Corey?
So the whole like him projecting himself onto the battlefield thing is that just because the chat is kind of getting angry about us, not arguing about like the best Force wielder specifically. Him projecting himself onto the battlefield is an immense. Where we were talking about not just power but also finesse, like the finesse of being able to do that and maintain that image across how far was it? Yeah,
It was really far.
yeah, it was really fucking far. As just goes to show how powerful Luke is, not just as a hammer but as like a finesse weapon.
And I like that he made himself corporeal enough just to brush some rubble off of his shirt. Because beyond that, everything went right through him. But nope. I'm gonna let these rocks stay so I can be a dick.
He's gotta
like
be cool.
that, yeah.
It's the rule,
He'll-
right?
He even made himself younger too when he came back. He was like, look, I look just like how you remember me. The last 20 years didn't matter.
I trimmed my beard. I definitely don't smell like off milk.
Oh man.
Alrighty. I think that one will call that. With Luke Skywalker moving on.
Suck it, Canaan. Doom.
And do we want to more clearly emphasize what we're arguing? Because I think the thing is like best Force user means the person, not necessarily their ability to use
how
Force.
they wield the Force is the fact that they are Force wielders, and we're just arguing who's better. Is that what's happening?
I think that's basically what we've been doing anyway. So
That's true.
So like generally our arguments should be based on like how well they use the Force, but we get into who they are, because
it's part of them.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like all of our arguments have been like this so far. Whatever makes us win is
That's
the
true.
fair.
True. Okay, so we've got
who we at?
Come
Palpatine
on.
versus Vader.
Oh no! There goes your boy.
Come on.
I got a 15.
Got a 14.
Oh, I got a 4.
You got a 1.
I've got a 6.
That's me. Bye, Vader. So Shiv Palpatine is a straight badass. He's a master in the Force and all possible elements. He studied the light side. He studied the dark side. He's taken every possible lesson to give himself all the power in the universe. And he basically does it. He takes over the galaxy for a good fat chunk of time. He manipulates everybody in politics using the Force. He's able to hide himself using the Force. He's able to corrupt people using the Force. He fucking lightning bolts people out of windows. Like, this fucker is untouchable. Like, he's such a monster, but he's so good.
He's like super smug about it too all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You say untouchable, but I believe he was touched and picked up and thrown. So
And
he's
yet
not
you still
untouchable.
Yeah, you don't know that he didn't just let him do it. He wanted to get out of there. He's like, I'll just let Vader throw me off.
Yeah. He's like, don't worry,
works.
I got a vat of clones waiting for me. This is just a free ride to the bottom of the
thing
Death Star.
that's so frustrating about this is the Emperor made Darth Vader's suit have a weakness because of electricity. Like, he did that on purpose so he could always be better. He knew he wasn't better, so he had to give him a handicap just so they
Wait.
can be on the same page.
But
That's
he
not
knew to give him
Where's
the
this?
handicap, so he made
Where's
himself
this?
better.
his suit is like that's why like when he's shooting with electricity, his suit malfunctions.
Oh, you're making an assumption that
It's not
he
an
did that on
assumption.
purpose. You're making an assumption that he did that on purpose.
You're right, because
That
you know
is
the
not
Emperor doesn't give unlimited power and then holds it back. He always has to be on top. When Maul
sorry.
Nope.
Go ahead. I was gonna say what I do know about the suit is that it was designed to be extraordinarily painful and irritating, so that he's always angry and never comfortable, and that fuels his rage, which fuels his power and all that stuff. So he, he found the best way to like prime his weapon. Vader was literally a fist, well, not literally, figuratively a fist for the Emperor, for that reason, because he wasn't able to ever think straight because he was constantly in pain. So like, what was left of your Anakin buddy over there is pretty much clouded by just fucking seeing red all the time.
He's more machine now than man.
When Cucumber says it makes more sense.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. But as far as like designing it to be electrical so that he could take it down one day, I don't ever recall seeing that or hearing that.
It's just one of those things where if you have to be the top dog.
I'm
not assuming! The suit immediately went down. The facts are there.
Also, lightning melts a lot of stuff, organs included.
But he has armor that could deflect almost everything except force lightning. That's a little too convenient.
So another beautiful point towards Palpatine for being able to melt through that shit like butter?
It just means that he's not strong enough because he had to have like his actual strong person have a weakness that he could exploit at any time. He's conniving, but he's not stronger than Vader.
Vader was always like the big bad that we always had nightmares about and everything as little kids, but he really was still whiny ass Anakin.
Oh, come on! Corey! That was just directed at me. You weren't even trying to make a point. You were just like, I'm gonna get cold and go crazy.
Palpatine survived through so much. He's been the big bad for the whole damn thing. Like it's always Palpatine. Like it's always
conveniently.
Palpatine. And he just keeps surviving and keeps getting bigger and badder and worse. Like he'll go and he'll be kind of away, but he's still surviving and out there and wrecking shit. So.
He turned the galaxy into a chess game that he was playing both sides of the board of. Like that dude was a fucking genius, and he ascertained every single person's weakness, good and bad. He controlled everybody, and everybody fell at his planning and masterful use of the Force, because he never used the same skills like on the same people. Like he fucking figured them out. He read them like books, and then he just turned them into puppets, whether they were willing, aware, or not. All while hiding in plain sight. The fucker basically shared drinks with Yoda on a weekly basis, and everyone's like, I wonder who the bad guy is. And that fucker dropped hints all the time. Just swinging all day long. Sorry, Corey, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, and he wasn't like he had to have all these pawns because it's not like he just had the brains, right? He was a powerful Force user. He was powerful in and of himself, of who he was. He had those pawns because he was like, I'm kind of bored. I don't want to do that. Like, I'll have these pawns do that. But also, I'm a badass on my own. You can't kill me, so ha.
Mm-hmm. He bitch slapped Yoda all the way to Dagobah.
Yoda. It's not fair because Palpatine purposely made himself better than Vader.
Uh-huh.
No, Vader was always in the yeah. Vader just
Vader is a wind-up
whiny Anakin, like all like just like now he's all just angry Anakin. Like I'm angry.
Vader's just a wind-up temper tantrum. Like he's that's all he is.
Okay. All right, since I'm looking down, I see Vader's losing. I have to go hard here. So Vader is terrified.
No, we're done. We moved on.
Yeah, you made your argument.
I have to find a way where I can see what it is with you guys at the same time. Dang it!
All right. This is a very, very close one, but we are going to call it here.
Yeah, Shiv, my boy.
My boy.
With a name like Shiv. I don't got nothing. He sounds like a soap.
All right. So next up we have Ventress versus Kit Fisto.
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta roll for it.
I got an 8.
6.
9.
I also got an 8, so Chunk's going first.
Oh no.
Also got an 8. Holy crap.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Roll.
It's Ventress and Kit Fisto. Oh man, those are rough.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Ventress, just cause like I love Kit Fisto, but he went down kind of sadly and quickly, so that takes away from that. And I don't know. Ventress just had a lot like a big path she had to do. She was like, I don't know. I just like her better.
Oh, no.
I just like it.
Yeah, Chunk, you're not wrong. Like,
It's just hard because I love both of these characters.
Yeah, like Kit Fisto is really cool, and he's one of the best lightsaber fighters, unless you see Episode 3. But aside
Yeah.
Ventress, she was originally a slave, and then she was saved by a Jedi Master, who then was killed in front of her, who then made her go to the dark side, where she took over the planet, and then became part of Count Dooku, and then was betrayed. Like, her story is so awesome, and she is one of the most powerful women in all of Star Wars.
Mhm.
Like, I love her character. I love her arc. I love everything about her.
Yeah. Anybody got a Kit Fisto argument?
He can swim underwater. He's the Aquaman.
Yeah, but I mean,
of
we
the Star
got
Wars
Cocoon
universe.
for that. The Fish Boy territory's covered. We don't need another one.
All I can think of is when, like, wasn't it Jar Jar who was shooting at him in Episode 3? Who was shooting? No.
Oh
C-3PO.
no, C-3PO.
Yeah, like that's all I can think of for Kit Fisto. So I'm like, no
Yeah.
connections for him.
Like Plo Koon, Kit Fisto became really cool in the Clone Wars. The movies didn't do them justice.
Yeah.
He fights Ventress, I want to say, in the first season, but it's like a standoff. I could be thinking of him, or it's Illuminari. I keep forgetting who fights Ventress in the ventilation
Luminaria.
shaft.
It's the
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
he's really strong with lightsaber skills, which is why Mace Windu picked him originally. Like, I'm not picking him, but like, that's why Mace Windu picked him to go fight, the potential Darksider. And yeah.
I think he's also just evidence that Star Wars and Men in Black share a universe because he's the squid baby
Oh.
grown up.
Yeah.
I would say that one of the cool things that Fisto did was he did take on General Grievous in his own lair at one point.
Yes. And then his Padawan, who became a knight, died. Oh, Chunk did not. Chunk's crying.
Because it totally looked like Ryan just looked that up on Wikipedia.
I think he just read the chat as it happened.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah,
He
my
was like,
best thoughts on the matter are that, and then that also happened. The end. Thank you. Wait, are gray Jedi Knights canon? Are
Not
they canon?
Real. No.
Like,
Because
I mean, depends on how. If you
No.
listen to Freddie Prinze Jr., no.
What?
Bendu is Freddie Prinze Jr. has a giant rant about Grey Jedi, and if you want to have a great laugh, I definitely recommend listening to that rant. I'm not giving you the rant; it's too long. It's not,
I'll look it up. I like rants. That's what I do. Yeah, sorry, Kit Fisto. I mean, you don't stand a fucking chance. You got nobody in your corner, bud.
No.
yeah.
We should have put
Fish
him
boy.
against Anakin. You'd have done better.
come on.
Yep.
Ah,
Well,
Oh man.
I love Anakin. It's like Hal Jordan. He goes down so fast when it comes to votes.
Because he's whiny.
'Cause he's a Green Lantern.
And
Hal Jordan or Anakin?
no, Anakin.
Yeah. I was about to say I'll get back into this now.
Anakin so much.
all right.
Yeah.
We'll put
Asajj
this one
is a
away.
straight badass. Sorry, Kit Fisto. Sorry, buddy. I like you.
Asajj is moving on.
She's a baby.
Oh, one last second vote for Kit.
Oh,
I
no.
did Marrakesh.
All right. Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
Is it?
Ahsoka Tano versus Kylo Ren.
Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah, bye, Kyle. Oh, sorry, let's roll for it. I got a 16.
Yo.
I got a 3.
I got a 20.
I got a 3.
Yeah.
And a 19. What?
Let's just wrap this one up.
Let's
No.
put this to bed.
Uh,
Should we just
This
pass
is
her to the
fair.
final round or what?
Let's just
this isn't fair. Oh man,
16.
Ahsoka's so gonna win this.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
all
here
know
we go.
Ahsoka was gonna win this. You know that for a fact.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
16?
try. I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard for Kylo
did you
Ren
have?
right
Please
here.
don't. Please
Wait,
don't.
wait,
did you
TOS.
roll?
TOS.
Did
Wait.
you roll, Gur?
What?
What was your
Did
roll?
we all roll?
A 20.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yep. Nope. Go nuts.
It's just not fair. All right. Because it's Ahsoka. All you have to say is like it's like Maul, just like Ahsoka, Yoda and Maul. Oh man.
I mean,
No,
you know.
I'm not doing this. I'm going Ahsoka.
How goes it? Cool, Chris game. Yo.
Like Kylo Ren's really cool in the sense that he is incredibly strong with the Force. We see him stop a blaster bolt for the first time. He takes control of the First Order. He is someone that should have had all the support in the world, but everyone failed around him. It's not like he chose this way. He had the Emperor trying to take over his body. I don't know how that works, but he's trying to take over his body. So he has those evil thoughts in his head. Then Luke gets scared of him and then immediately tries to kill him. You have everyone, his parents leave him. The only person who shows him any sign of compassion is Rey, and which is why he has a giant connection.
He left his parents. His
Yeah.
parents didn't leave him.
Yeah. Don't make shit up. Cole.
Leia made Luke train him. So basically she made her son pack up
No,
and
she said
go.
hang out with your Uncle Luke.
please
That's
train
what she
him
did.
to
She
be
didn't leave him.
It's like, hey son, go to school. He's like, no, don't send me away, man. Like that's
But
no,
it's
that's-
not, it's not going to school. It's he has to stay there. There is no.
Yeah, but he
coming
wasn't
back.
abandoned.
Yeah, they didn't leave him, and they're like, they literally said many times, "Come home, just come home," and he's like, "Fuck you."
It was too late at that point. At that point, it
guess.
was the Christmas where it was just too, like your mom and dad are like, just make up, it's fine, and you're like, no, I remember, you spurned me. Like it's too long, too little, too late. Which is
No.
why
Yeah,
Rey was so important.
so it's
because-
petty, is what you're
Well,
telling.
and he even says like he can't go back to his mom for the things he did. He didn't. He was more embarrassed that he turned to the dark side, not that he was.
Yeah.
Because if he was in a room, he knew everyone would talk about him. He knew he's done too much evil. Here's the thing. I know Ahsoka's going to win. This isn't fair. Like,
I'm
trying
proud
to
of you for
defend-
trying to fight for Kylo, Cole. I
I'm
thank you for
trying
this.
so hard.
Him losing does not mean that he's not special. It just means that
You
Ahsoka's
should,
better.
You should just talk about his smoking blood. You should talk about those shoulders that can just like he's like a panzer. Just
Technically he won the fight against Rey. He was about to win until his mom passed, and which made him stop. That's the only thing that made him stop. And then he has that heartfelt moment with his dad, where then Kylo Ren dies, and then Ben Solo happens. And I'm sticking with it. They're two different people.
So by that token, I'd be like, the Emperor almost won, except for that part where he was chucked over the balcony. Yeah, but did he though? Did he win? I don't think he did.
I mean, kind of. She definitely went to get off the board. Luke Skywalker had to come back and be like, Rey, don't pull a Yoda. Go back into the fight. But she was going to the island to hide like Luke did. That's what she said. She's like, I'm going to do what you did. I'm going to just stay away and stay off the board. And then Luke's like, no. I have a saber for you that we haven't talked about up until now. And I'm going to give you my ship. That actually made me cry in the theater. But Ahsoka Tano started Fulcrum. She survived. Like, she battled Darth Vader and almost won. Like,
But did she?
Rebels. Yeah,
I know.
like the only reason why she held back was because she saw Anakin and then realized she was fighting to save Anakin instead of the monster of Darth Vader. Like,
It really sucks when you can't realize they're the same goddamn person, huh?
oh, come on! It's just,
So I didn't kill all those people. It was Darth Vader. Don't hurt me. I'm just little Anakin.
Corey, you want to jump in?
No, it's like Kylo, he has a lot of skills. He really, he's formidable against Rey, who didn't have any formal training. He had all this formal training, and he still couldn't get the best of Rey. And then she goes and trains, and then obviously he couldn't get the best of Rey. He has a lot of skill. He made his own lightsaber, right? But it's all jacked up and
because he put too much power into it. Too much power.
So no finesse. Again, we go with super duper hammer, no finesse. He doesn't have that finesse. He
punched his lightsaber together. He didn't use the force. He just beat it into the ground with his fist. Rah!
I would actually love to see that scene of just Kylo.
Just all ham-fisted.
All right.
We got votes for Kylo.
Just a couple.
He's
12 out of 13.
I like
out of
the
15
person
for
because they're
Ahsoka.
handsome, but no, on the Force user, no.
Don't put Cole through any more torment. All right, we'll end it here.
Yeah, it was right when you said Ahsoka versus Kylo. I was like, oh no.
No.
Ahsoka.
All right.
Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Anakin. It's not fair, man. It's not fair.
We have finished
You made the list.
first round.
Yay.
All right, now we are up to Master Yoda versus Cocoon.
Don't do this. Don't shit me.
I got
go
a
with
13.
4.
2.
Fuck, is that me?
I think so.
6.
14. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me.
Ryan, what'd you
Sorry,
get?
13.
I got a 4.
Right.
That was me. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn on my heel and go run after Master Yoda now, cause yeah boy. So great things about Yoda is, he's overseeing all the Jedi pretty much all the time. The opposite of my complaints, to be honest.
All the arguments against us we're now using.
Yeah. He's taking care of the entire Jedi Order. He's a general. He uses the Force to sense when threats are happening. He can feel the disturbances all the time. He's like bad guy Radar. Radar. That was hard.
Minus Palpatine.
Minus Palpatine, but Palpatine's so strong. We'll get there. Don't worry. It's gonna be a Shiv showdown, baby. And it's gonna be anyway. But Master Yoda. He's oh fuck, and he floats through all the weird channels of the cosmic force. It's he's always on a line. It's he's like a kid on the internet with 18 tabs open all the time. He's always connected. He's always ready to be oh, you look lost, little buddy. Let me tell you where to go. Just try that way.
Yeah, I'm going Yoda, but only because I love old Yoda. I love the sass. I love him in Dagobah. I love how he's just being oh, you looking for Yoda? I wonder who that could be. And then just leads Luke down this weird path. And then when he comes back in The Last Jedi, where he shows hey, you know how only Sith can use lightning? I have something to say. He has the most wisdom. I just love older Yoda, which I guess is only 20 years older than the prequels. But anyway, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Plo Koon on this one. Plo Koon, because so all the Jedi were kind of bullshit. The whole system was stupid. They failed. They were a terrible organization, and Yoda was at the top. He should have known better. He led all those people to nothing, to be a problematic organization who were suckered into failing and slaughtered. They should have known better, and Yoda was at the top of that.
He didn't notice until it was too late, but
that's what I'm saying.
Something's wrong. Darkseid clouded him. There hasn't been a Sith Lord in 1,000 years. You expect him to be oh, it's been 1,000 years. We should have a Sith Lord by now.
But also the organization and the way the Jedi worked were pretty bullshit. They were a flawed organization, and Yoda was at the top of that. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he's great for that. He's a cute character. I love the guy.
Also, so Plo Koon also is, so we're talking about Force users, right? So Plo Koon was in tune with the Force enough to find Ahsoka and bring her into the fold and bring her to that, and understanding that Ahsoka, she's so amazing. He was able to to find her and get her and help
Yeah,
her on.
Plo Koon excelled at his job. The things that he did, he excelled. Yoda did not excel at his job. He failed.
Yoda had a way bigger stat sheet than Plo Koon. Plo Koon only had like 3 things to fill. Yoda had like Cucumber said, 18 tabs open.
Yeah, but he was an older, much experienced one, so it was equivalent. He should have known better. He had that one job
Just
to
because
do,
he's
and he didn't do
older
it right.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, because he had more experience.
That's not how it works 90% of the time. Just because you're older with more, it's like, just because you've been doing the same job for 30 years doesn't mean you're better than someone who's better than you, who's just only been doing it for 2.
Yeah, but if you are given the higher position because you've been doing the job for a long time, makes you better than the person who hasn't.
So you're saying Yoda's better than Plo Koon?
No, I'm saying he shouldn't. Yeah, no, he's supposed to be better. He was supposed to be better, but he wasn't. He failed.
But also,
Trying to get more points for Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
I actually thought Plo Koon was about to be the chip for like a hot second.
He's
No,
a lot less
Yoda-
cute. He's a lot less
Baby Yoda, aka Baby Yoda, is the chip of this. 'Cause
It's not even Baby Yoda! Baby Yoda's not even on this board!
Baby Yoda.
Everyone's so mad about how we yell, about how we argue. So funny.
No, it's not the best person who uses the Force the best. It is the best person who is a Force user.
Yeah. Best character.
Yeah, and best person can be defined by many ways.
Yeah. Like Shiv made it because he's real good at what he does.
Yeah.
Plo Koon is like, I don't know, he's like a delivery boy or something.
He was a
Look,
general.
I found this kid. Whoop, there you go.
The only thing I
I
could say
can't do it.
in
His voice
favor
so
of
cool.
Plo Koon is his ability to have great what's the word?
Sex.
No.
With a voice so in tune with the Force, right? That was Cucumber's argument, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, that guy was garbling in my ear.
But no, compassion for his soldiers that he was leading.
Yeah.
Because he even went outside of his escape pod without any. You don't remember that one?
No, I do, but
Yeah.
it doesn't mean
also
the same
no.
thing because he didn't need a suit. It's like if you just stepped outside to save someone. Like that's basically what he did. He was just like, oh hey, let me just go outside to the backyard. I'll pick you up, buddy. Here we go.
He went to save those clones. Yoda was just like, go, you guys go, keep going, keep fighting, keep shooting things. I'll see you guys later, maybe never. He didn't care. Never once showed any compassion for the clones. He was just tossing them in.
All right. Then we're done.
Yeah.
Very good point, actually. Never thought about that. Yoda really didn't give a shit, did he?
God, now I hate Yoda. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. I love the clones too much to be okay with Yoda's leadership now.
Interesting.
Fuck.
I'm gonna write a video essay about leadership in Star Wars. I'm gonna have Amber help me with her degree in leadership.
And like how there is none.
Oh, there is none.
Like on either side, everybody's terrible.
All right. Next up, we have Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Kenobi!
Oh boy. Somebody's excited.
15.
12.
Yeah, I guess game of do
7.
10.
I got a 10.
No.
Okay.
All
All right.
It didn't do.
I'm up here.
So
No,
hey, buddy.
Maul versus Kenobi. Come on here. Kenobi's been in him how many times? Like when does it just get awkward? Like
wait. Which one are you picking?
I'm picking Kenobi.
I'm going for Darth Maul.
Well, he's not Darth anymore. He's an outcast. He's just Maul.
Oh yeah, Maul.
Certified badass Maul. Got it. Cool.
Obi-Wan Kenobi had it
even
easy.
worse. What do you mean he had it easy?
He didn't suffer the way Darth Maul did.
That's a fact.
He is a privileged Force user.
Yeah.
Poor
He
Darth
spent
Maul.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say he spent like 10 years just like wailing at sand people. How fucking useful is that? Mm-hmm. Whoa! And it depends on what version has how obnoxious that scream is, but
Darth Maul persevered even though everybody was against him. He had no people. The Sith tossed him away. The Jedi hated him. He literally, by himself, kept going.
Yeah, he kept going to try and kill Kenobi, and Kenobi always bested him. Even when Maul tried to affect Kenobi's spirit with the Force, when he killed Satine in front of him, Obi-Wan Kenobi still did not give in to the dark side. He was angry. He was sad. That was it. If there was ever a tipping point for Kenobi, it's that moment, and he still didn't. Kenobi couldn't beat him mentally. He couldn't beat him physically. He couldn't beat him with a lightsaber. He couldn't outplan him.
Why does being not on the dark side make you the better Force user?
Because if Kenobi was like right here, Maul's always this. He's like, hey, he's like your annoying little brother. He's like, look, I'm better, and then Kenobi's like, stop it.
So here's my argument about like this, whether it being him being a Sith. It's that if you went out and you were like, I'm going to be bad, and we're like, cool, fast track Sith Lord, go. But it's the fact that these characters succumbed, right? It's that Obi-Wan did not succumb to the dark side. It's that Anakin had to fall to the dark side. If you were like, I'm bad, this is what I want to do, like, let's go for it. You could say that Kylo Ren succumbed to the light because he was fighting against it. He didn't want to do that, and so he succumbed to it. It's that, but this is what I want to do, and then like, oh, I guess my rage is pushing me this way. I have to go this way. Like, it's that Obi-Wan, he overcame that temptation. He was strong enough to defeat it. If he was like, okay, nope, I'm being bad now. It's like it's that force of will.
Well, Darth Maul was born into the dark side, actually.
Yeah, Darth Maul, he was already there.
I was just arguing for Obi-Wan. I was just
yeah.
But yeah, Darth Maul actually was always a Sith. Yeah.
You still have to choose. Like, I know he was like, Palpatine basically just tortured him to the dark side for like his whole childhood. Like, I get that. But in terms of the Force, like, Kenobi could like always overcame any obstacle that Maul threw at him. If Maul tried being stronger with lightsaber battles, Obi-Wan Kenobi changed it up. He, like, the final conflict where he went Qui-Gon style because he remembered what happened to his master, he was able to beat him because Maul was so trapped in the way things were. He never adapted. He never took a master class. He never continued his training. He was like, no, I'm good. And then just
those
stay
are expensive.
Still.
I'm Shiv Palpatine, and this is my masterclass.
Jairus' argument is, which one has two legs? That one wins.
Maul's gone through like
a few
6 legs. Yeah, a few legs.
He's gone through a bunch.
So the amount of legs, that.
So in that way, he's adapting. He's getting better pairs of legs now.
He's only half the man he used to be.
Waka. Wow.
One day we'll be a Ford rider for Ryan.
All right. I think that'll do it.
Do it.
Finishing the poll. Obi-Wan Kenobi, moving on.
Gooey.
Woo!
Wait, what, Reed? I gotta have to look that shit up. That's crazy.
Then Maul became one with the Force when he died. His death gave Luke his power.
What?
What?
What? Where's that from?
What?
Reading Scoop is making up things like Cole does.
No.
Into each other? Are you guys texting?
It's in the cartoon.
Huh.
I'll watch the cartoon.
Yeah, I've watched. When he dies, like, is he the chosen one? And then he goes, yes. And then he goes, yeah. I don't remember him like, woo! Until
Yeah, it wasn't like a confirmation. It's like, I guess that's where I'll go die then. Like, oh, he will avenge me, isn't?
that doesn't mean he's going to become his power. Like, I didn't think the dark side could do that outside
I'll
of
watch
that
it again.
one
I'm gonna
weird...
watch again. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna go watch that again.
All right. Deadass Gamer says, I thought Darth Maul was a very underrated or underused character. I agree, but when they did, oh my goodness. So good. So
All right.
good.
Opening up the
So
next
good,
poll,
so
which
good.
is Luke Skywalker versus Shiv Palpatine.
Ooh-wee. Let's roll for it.
I
got a 5.
15.
10.
19.
That's you, Ryan.
Oh no.
Not a bad Palpatine.
I will
Nice, Valen.
stick with Palpatine as the most powerful of the users.
I mean, sure, but that wasn't the question.
No, I
Who's
understand.
better? Who's the
better?
best?
Better.
Out of like the mastermind of the universe, Palpatine definitely is the stronger of them, obviously. And even in the very final battle, Luke was not able to go after Darth Sidious. He had to have his father take care of it at the very, very end. He was
Because he
losing.
was stupid and he threw his saber.
Right.
Now,
Sorry, would you rather he go kill some kids, Cole? Let me just clarify.
I'm not saying go kill some kids. I don't know. Like, they're both symbols. They're the both opposite end of the spectrum. One's like a symbol for, like, this is why you should just fear me. The other one's like, no, this is why you should fight tyranny. The Emperor did so much things. The whole, like what you said earlier in the last round, Cucumber, where he played chess with himself and everyone didn't know until he was like, oh, who has the pieces? Oh no! Like, Luke was great, but not better than the Emperor, and that hurts me inside to say out loud.
Yeah, because we were talking about resolve earlier, and Luke is kind of the weakest point of that, because that sucker was a sponge. He would believe fucking anything. It was more about who got to him first, really. Because they're like, "Hey, kid, you want to go blow up your known and trusted government?" He's like, "Sounds great. Let's do that." And then they're like, "Hey, kid, you want to believe in some space voodoo? Sounds great. Let's do that." "Hey, kid, you want to go face off against the known ruler of the galaxy? Yup, sounds great. Let's do that." Like, that kid was fucking dumb. I mean, thankfully he's powerful, but man, what a gullible kid.
Yeah, no, like the line, "You don't believe in the Force, do you?" to Han Solo, and it's like, you just learned about this like 5 seconds ago.
right.
He's like, let's go. So I really like Malkuth Soldier's comment. They said, my thought is if we're talking accomplishing long-term goals, Palpatine affected the lives of more people while Luke couldn't change the mind of one angsty teen. And I think that's he
There you go.
so much. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing so many people.
Yeah.
He also turned your favorite kid into favorite man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's some
he
power
did.
right there. Right there.
He was able to corrupt Anakin because no one was behind him, and he was like, "Hey, I know that one thing you're trying to keep secret, and I can help save her." But Palpatine's big move was, "I'm going to make you afraid of whatever you're afraid to lose," and he was just a master manipulator. Luke, like, Cucumber, you said you said it perfectly. He literally was a sponge. He gave up or he succeeded with whatever was told to him. Like, when the temple burned to the ground, he immediately was like, "Well, I tried," and then quit.
Wait,
Yeah.
so we're all agreeing Palpatine?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't feel good about it. Like,
Chat and the majority of the chat agrees.
Oh, you're right
it's
though.
just-
It's like every big Luke moment. You don't need the targeting computer. Just trust in the Force. Yeah, all right. Boink.
Cool.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Guys, we're
the
coming to
best Luke
some
moment, I would
scary
argue,
truths here.
the Last
Yoda
Jedi.
sucked. Palpatine was amazing. Kit Fisto's not as cool as we thought.
I don't believe in
I don't want to
anything
keep this
anymore.
going. This is hurting my soul.
I feel real bad.
Oh,
It went back to 50-50 now.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Come on, you guys. Why didn't you close it?
You know what? If the chat makes Luke win, it would be the most Lukish win ever, where it doesn't make sense, but he still wins. I'm okay with that. Like, it hurts me to be like, oh yeah, the Emperor.
I'm losing my confidence in the chat.
Ugh. Look what you
Boy,
have
get a tie.
made.
Oh, there's Luke.
So
Nighttime spark.
he did force project himself really far. He does
Once, and then he died.
I know.
He couldn't even
It was-
sustain it.
They like Kylo says earlier, like, are you doing this? Wait, no. The strain alone would kill you. Like, it's to say like this isn't easy for someone who's still alive.
Palpatine could have done it.
Help. The secret's
Or-
only the Sith knew. Like, that's so vague. Like, there's so many things that get away with that.
Yeah. This is a bit unnatural. That shit.
Yeah.
We got, yeah.
Well, should I close it?
Oh,
How?
Wait, let's wait till Palpatine gets ahead, and then we'll close it.
No, like let's let Luke have the most Luke win. Where
Let's
we're all
drop some
saying
ones in the
Palpatine
chat,
should
please.
win, and
Let's
Luke
just
still
drop some
wins.
ones. Give us like 3 ones.
Cesaro's right. It's like, then why does the Palpatine use holograms if he could do it?
Because they
Ooh.
just didn't want to get tired, you know.
Yeah,
he's
that is a very Palpatine move.
that guy works like 24/7. He's doing the Senate. He's running the
50-50.
Sith.
No, he
You know,
does
you don't
dramatic
tie it
head
out.
turns. That's what he does. He's
Yeah.
like,
Would you like some snacks?
Well,
Okay.
looks like Luke's gonna
Okay.
win.
hey, they did not
seems
listen
like a
to us
pity
at
win.
all. Good job.
Whatever, man.
Nice job, everyone. Luke Skywalker
Oh.
moving on.
You're right. He was more than a farm boy. He was a radicalized bombardier.
Jeez.
He's gonna regret
Not
it
saying
when
he was wrong, by the way. He's absolutely correct in what he did, but I'm just saying he was very easily. It's like, yup, I'm gonna go blow up the government.
You know, coming
I'll
up,
use that a little bit more right now.
Ahsoka Tano would have been better
Anyway.
matched up to She Palpatine than with Luke Skywalker.
Well, that's true.
You guys
Sorry,
did
Luke,
this.
Luke.
Well, how
all
about
your
this
fault.
matching? Asajj Ventress versus Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
I got a 19. I got a 19.
Oh yeah, we gotta
14.
go for it.
16.
12.
20.
20?
Oh.
That's you, chunk.
Ahsoka Tano.
Yay!
That's it.
Yay!
That's all you need.
First vote for
I,
Ventress.
although I gotta say, this isn't like a landslide win. This is like pretty close for me between Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Ventress, but Ahsoka just takes just a little bit over. But it is pretty close. This is a tough 2-y.
I gotta agree with you on Ahsoka for the sheer thing where it's like where I feel like every other character in Star Wars is like completely oblivious to what's going on around them, regardless of what side they're on. Ahsoka is completely in tune with the truth around her and makes her choices accordingly. Like she's not an idiot. She's not sold just because it sounds like the right thing to do. She thinks it out and she does it. And we also got to watch her grow from a kid, realizing that her master might not be the best. So ignoring like bad advice from him and continuing to be a better person despite him. We talked about resolve earlier as well, and I think she is the epitome of all these things. Like she earned her mastery and success with like the Force and her fighting ability and all that stuff. She's just a straight badass.
And they're kind of similar characters because they don't really fit in with either side of the with the Jedi or with the Sith. They're kind of sit in the middle, and they're kind of finding their own way, their own path to whatever it is that they're achieving.
Ahsoka seems to have her own path, whereas Ventress keeps getting like taken, and she absolutely overcomes adversity. But like it's one of those things where it feels like people keep setting her on paths, and then she finds her own way within it, but then she keeps getting like pulled over to this, and then she's like, okay, well, I'll just keep being a badass in this. And like it seems very, as opposed to carving her own way, she's on someone else's path doing really well. So Ahsoka.
Yeah, no, like Asajj is cool. Don't get me wrong, but Ahsoka Tano like has one of the best character story arcs in the entire Star Wars universe. Like she started off as someone who I hated, and then I found myself crying at the very end. So
Same.
They did an amazing job with her. And Asajj Ventress, even though I was like, oh, I like that she became like a bounty hunter. That's where it ends in terms of awesomeness.
They had a couple really good episodes together, right?
They did.
The warehouse. That one was dope. It was so good because it's like they truly understood each other by the end of it. Doesn't necessarily mean they liked each other more or less, but they're like, I respect you. Good for you. Like very cool moments of like agreeing to disagree. Like in the Star Wars universe, that's not a thing that happens very often. It's like, man, death.
Well, because Asajj saw herself in Ahsoka just making different choices. Because Asajj is like, you're not listening to her. You're going to fail her when she's talking to Anakin. And he does. It's why Ahsoka leaves the temple. She's like, I don't know what to believe anymore. She could have done anything else, but since she's such a good person, and she actually becomes, like, depending on how you look at it, the first gray Jedi of the series, where she's like, I'm not a Jedi, but she still uses the Force for good. So I would say she's like Jedi 2.0.
Ooh. It's a dual camera. It's kind of autofocus.
5G.
5G.
Well,
Beep, bop,
that
boop.
we'll do it.
Okay.
Pulled. And Ahsoka moving on.
One and a two and a bye, Cole.
He had to use the restroom.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
All right.
We're so close.
So how's it doing?
That's pretty
I'm doing
good.
all right. I'm doing all right.
Good, it's good.
I got my mom's
Yeah.
motorcycle into the shop today, so that's good. That's good.
Good.
Cool. What was wrong with it?
It has a cruise control on it, and we want that off.
Why is that a bad thing?
So you know how in cars, cruise control, you can just you can get to a speed and then push it on and then it'll maintain that.
Yeah.
It's not how this cruise control works. It's just, it'll hold the throttle at whatever point you put it on.
Right.
So
I have that on mine.
To shift, you have to roll it back up to shift. And that's not good at low gears. And my mom's a new rider. And so that's not good. It's bad.
I have no idea what you just said, but yep, that sounds right.
It's okay, Cucumber. You can come on my motorcycle and I can teach you.
I do not want to do that, but thank you. Thank you very much. There's lots of ways in this world to die, and I don't want to die one of those.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Zoro says, no, quick. It's not like his arguments will want anything.
Oh, but we're right at the end. I feel like he would have something to say. Can you?
Yeah.
Cole, hurry up.
Oh.
Did he say number 1 or number 2?
Oh,
That's
my
number 2 now. Unless he lives on a 3 or 4 story house. Taking too long, buddy. I'm even accounting for the good minute of washing hands. Sorry, I shorted out there for a second. It's been happening a lot this week. I think there's something actually wrong with my brain.
Oh no!
Well.
Hey!
God, we waited for you.
You were listening the whole time. Hey, character drop Jar Jar Binks.
Stupid.
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Good. You good?
Yeah. Really good. Good.
Okay. Fair enough.
First, is that good? Okay.
Second to last bracket, Master Yoda versus Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Woo! Also, thank you.
Well,
Donation.
Oh,
I didn't
yes.
realize that was real. I thought someone was joking.
Oh,
Thank you
no.
for the
It was
donation.
thank you, $25 for donating in. So thank you very much.
Oh.
9, very
Oh, thank you.
Not
I rolled a 9.
You roll a 9.
Oh, yar.
at the
11.
Same.
Love him.
7.
Corey.
Oh, it's me. Oh no!
What did you roll, Corey?
A 12?
Yep. It's you.
Oh no!
Make it happen.
So
Okay. I gotta go for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hey!
not Baby Yoda?
Hey, so Baby Yoda is cute and everything. Baby Yoda is not a good Force user. It sort of uses the Force and then passes the F out. And then if you go with Master Yoda, yeah, he's got 19 tabs open, which means when music starts playing in one of the tabs, aka something's going wrong with the Force, he can't find it. He spends like 5 minutes trying to find where the music is. He's bad.
Right.
That's the best analogy. Because we've all done it. Like, wait, where's the music coming? Wait, which tab? Which tab? Where's the sound coming?
The more tabs you have open, aka Yoda figuring out all it's so connected, can figure out everything. He doesn't know where it's going wrong. He's just like, something. Somewhere. Like, it's not finesse.
I'd say the counter for Yoda's poor leadership in the Clone Wars, he kind of got over it by the time he died and came back as a ghost to, coach Luke into being like, let this shit go. We missed the point, kid.
I can tell you why. Luke wasn't a clone. He doesn't think clone lives matter. Like, he 100% was like, nah, they're expendable.
Well, I mean,
What?
you could almost say the same for Obi-Wan.
What?
Obi-Wan Kenobi kind of took care of his
happening?
troops. He was very, slow.
What? What just happened?
Like, Yoda just caught, he didn't care about the clones. He was just like, yeah, they're means to an end.
I thought you were responding to what I said, so I got real lost. I was like, I don't talk about the clones.
I am responding to you in your sense that he got over it. When you said he got over it and got better, did he though? It's not like he was talking to a clone and he got over it and he was like, oh, I see that clones are also human beings that the whole Clone Wars series was about. He was just talking to Luke.
He got over how wrong the Jedi were. Because, he took in the doctrine, he taught the doctrine, and then he realized he was wrong. And then when Luke was like, but the sacred text, he's like, man, fuck that shit. We done fucked up. And that's what I appreciate about Yoda. It's like, in death, he's able to be like, listen, I fucked up, okay? You don't have to fuck up. Don't let Rey fuck up. We fucked up.
But
I don't think it was because of sacred text. He knew that she had him already.
Yeah.
That's true.
He burnt an empty home. He was like, oh, we got the stuff out. Cool. Blow it up.
It was more to mess with Luke than anything.
To teach him a lesson. And that's what old man Yoda loved to do. Be weird with his lessons.
More points for Yoda. A sense of humor. Also majorly lacking in the Jedi universe.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, but weird old man humor is so weird and hard to get.
No, I'm going with Obi-Wan Kenobi on the terms of he adapted the most. He learned. The 10 years that you think he's just scaring sand people, he's learning how to come back to life. Yeah.
He never learned to change his fucking clothes though after the war. If you're in hiding, why are you wearing the same goddamn outfit after 20 years?
How many people continue dressing the same from when they were younger? It's just a thing that they do.
Same clothes. Also, let's just talk about how fucked up the whole Star Wars universe is, and that for some reason everyone on Tatooine dresses like a fucking Jedi. Every single one. What kind of coincidence? What kind of horse shit? Who thought about that? Who never tackled that concept? Come on, Dave Filoni, answer my one question. Anyway,
robes are a way to survive the desert sand and heat.
I guess. Do they have
underneath the robe?
They have a J. Crew or something that's just it's just off the rack robes. Because anyway,
there was a surplus after 66.
Right? Oh shit, you right? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh my god, can you imagine going to Big Lots and being like, whoa, all these Jedi outfits. Holy shit. 2 for $2.99. Who could say no? Baru, look what I got.
I wonder why they're all here.
Wow.
Oh man, that's also when we're wearing robes. Obi-Wan Kenobi was like, I got some extras if you want. Here you go.
Well, problem fixed for that one. Question answered.
You're welcome.
Ooh,
I got nothing. I just realized I'm gonna go with Obi-Wan only because I learned really shitty things about Yoda today.
Yeah, this discussion has kind of made Yoda not that great to me, and it hurts.
I'm gonna go with Obi-Wan for that.
But at least you were willing to take in newer knowledge and change your belief. So
Unlike Yoda. Yeah.
Oh.
It took Yoda so long.
Yoda chilled out.
You have to
He
die.
Eventually.
He was what?
So, death don't mean shit to a Jedi.
Well, some.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
not
shitty
every
Jedi
came
who
back.
don't know how to link up with the cosmic force. Like, oh no, I'm dissipating. Wow.
I just saw some fleshy bits.
You know, you got to think Darth Vader had to be the most confused person when Obi-Wan Kenobi and Matt disappeared because he didn't know that was a thing. He just swung at him and was like, "Wait, what? Where'd you go? What?
Yep. Let me poke it with my foot like a true badass.
Did you shrink? I'll step on you." Yeah.
Doink, 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 doink.
All right.
He did stay surprised way too long after that. Oh, will he fall through the floor? Oh, tap, tap, tap. I guess he's gone, guys.
He's still just Anakin, not knowing what to do. He's just like Anakin is just bumbling around.
He turned into sand. I hate sand.
You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me.
All right. Well, it looks like.
Obi-Wan, no!
Yeah.
I'm so gross.
What?
Are you
Yoda
kidding
swung
me?
in at the last second.
Obi-Wan.
It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
Obi-Wan would
Obi-Wan
never
Kenobi.
bother to tell
Satine,
you
the
about
relationship.
father.
He took on death. Ah.
No.
Told me
Sorry.
enough. He
Rough
told
call,
me you
but
killed him.
Ending it here.
You
Ugh.
must reveal that
Master
I'm
Yoda,
your
moving on.
father. I'm your father. I'm your
All
father.
right.
Knock him out the box.
All right.
Knock him out.
Oh boy. Luke Skywalker.
Burger. Verdi, verdi, verdi. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Luke Skywalker versus Ahsoka Tano.
Oh shit.
7.
I got an 8.
17.
I got a 9.
I got an 8.
Corey.
Me? Oh, Corey.
Corey. He said loudly.
Ahsoka is just
Ahsoka.
a grade A badass. Like
Yes.
she's the one. Like so she, man. Again, Luke is just he wants to find. He'll grab onto anything. He's a sponge, right? He'll grab onto anything to just like, yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Ahsoka she's given this path, right? And they're like, and she's like, no, like you're gonna be a Jedi. And she's like, no, I want to make my own path. I can think for myself, and she's a badass for it. I love her. It's okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it took Luke yeah, like you all were saying, Luke was a sponge to whatever came up next, and he never really made his own choices until he got older.
And then
Could you imagine if a pyramid scheme got to him first? That dude was selling Arbonne and
Have you wanted to sell power converters to?
holy shit. Just be working at Tashi Station aggressively.
aggressively.
Oh my god. No, Ahsoka 100% is so much better in the sense that she was the first to choose Skywalker brand. She's what Rey should have been in terms of story arc, and like she was chosen. She could have done all these other things, but she still was like, no, I was trained at the Skywalker school, and became cool. And it's kind of a spoilery for the last.
Yeah, can you please not spoilery for everybody?
I'm sorry, I'm trying. It's a huge point. It matters. And then Ahsoka's fight against Darth Maul, like how
Spoilers again.
cool.
Okay, thanks.
How old is like how old is that?
Onwards?
Yeah.
It's old.
Yeah, like
No,
spoilers.
not what he just referred now. This is only like a couple months old.
Yeah, no. Ahsoka versus Maul. I want to say not even 6 months yet.
No, not even like 2 months.
It's been more than 2 months.
Okay.
I want to say it's been more than 2. Yes.
April,
Yes.
May, June.
Anyway, keep going, Cole.
No, just I at this point I've said so much about Ahsoka. Like she's got the 2 white lightsabers, creates fulcrum, gets inside the Empire before the Empire even knows what's going on. That's a huge situation. Like, it's a huge fact.
Mm-hmm.
And Luke, we keep saying the same thing about Luke. From each round, we've said the same things of Pro. Whereas Ahsoka, we've been able to say different things each round, just to show like
fair,
how.
Ahsoka has also had the benefit of being spread out over multiple episodes of multiple series. Luke didn't quite get that sort of screen time.
Yeah, but even if we brought in the legends of Luke Skywalker, he still does the same things. Like, he shows up, he's like, "Oh, this was a mistake. I should not have done that. Oop, this was a mistake. I should not have done that."
It was a trap. Oh no. It's always a trap with Luke. It's fucking always a trap.
If he's such a good Force user, shouldn't he know that he's walking into a trap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Superman in the sense that he's like, I can beat anything, and just rushes in and doesn't think. Unlike Obi-Wan, who thought, Luke is like his father, where he's like, I can do it! Yay!
That's also just, I'll touch on this very lightly because it has nothing to do with the argument, but this is also kind of how storytelling suffers when you continue to edit the canon around the source material. Is like, all these other Jedi are just simply better because they keep inventing shit for them to do that didn't exist when the other characters are written. So it's like, why is the major focus on the central stories where everyone was shitty at everything? Where you look at the prequels, all the robots and everything are droids, sorry. All the droids, all the technology is way superior. And you go to the later series and then like everybody is a fucking like Force savant. Just because it's like they had all that time to make up new shit. Anyway, it has nothing to do with anything, but whatever. That's it.
Just wanted to talk.
He's not wrong.
I had to do it.
All right. I think it's easy enough to say that this is done.
But I didn't get to say a thing.
Oh, then go ahead.
I vote for Ahsoka Tano.
Yay!
Stupid.
Just wanted to participate.
Oh, there you go. You got it. You participated. All right. Finishing poll.
This is one too many rounds for my attention span.
Well, it's okay because this is the last round now. This is it. It is.
I may have fallen asleep with my eyes open. I'm not sure.
Master Yoda versus Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, fuck that guy. Oh, sorry. You got to roll.
I got an
Oh,
11.
man, I got 2.
5.
11?
2.
3.
10.
2.
Cucumber?
It's cucumber.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Dark be the days that I have to forsake my beloved Yoda. He's my favorite, but he's not the best. Ahsoka
No longer
Tano
beloved.
is the best. Oh, he's still beloved. I love the shit out of Yoda. But yeah, Ahsoka Tano, for all the aforementioned reasons. Also, you know what? Since we talked about her character so much, let's just talk about design. Yoda is just is two genius weird old man faces mushed together with pointy ears, whereas Ahsoka Tano creates a memorable and unforgettable silhouette, which is tantamount to character design, and in all of the various costumes and garbs and all those things that she's constantly seen in. Like, she changes her clothes more than anybody in the Star Wars universe, but you always know it's her. Like, from posturing to minor details, props, and all that good stuff. She oh, God, I don't know. This is dumb. This is a dumb argument, but I like this argument.
The thing about Ahsoka that I love, and I'm going to do my best of non-spoilers, think of the final episodes of the final season of Clone Wars with her and Rex and what they overcome. That is a choice she didn't have to make. She could have easily have made the opposite choice, kind of like the easier path, but because she is so strong in the Force and being able to do the things that she did, really trying hard not to spoil here for Cucumber and Chunk here, but like because she was able to do those, she was able to overcome and still hide from the Empire. Yeah, like
Quite
like,
indeed.
Well, can't say too much.
You're right.
But
Don't do
hopefully the chat, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah. Chunk, the entire time you've just been like this.
Ahsoka Tano, because she is a what mythology would describe as a romantic hero, who it
Oh.
does not fit within the established norms of stuff, and always kind of knew what things to do right from the start. She always knew the right path. She always knew the right choices, as opposed to Yoda, who eventually got to be cool, but and he was a great leader, and he was a great Force user, and he was a cool dude, but he made way too many mistakes. And Ahsoka has always had the right instinct, the right heart, and it always stood up to the established things, even when she thought they were wrong. Yoda didn't.
Yeah.
She had the right smarts to walk away from the Order at the perfect time.
Yup. The guts on her. That was like one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Actually, that is my favorite scene from all of the Clone Wars, by the way. That's so
I-
good.
I didn't watch the show until it was already on Netflix originally, and like the first time it was on Netflix, not when it went to Disney Plus. You know what I'm talking about?
When it was
Anyway,
on Netflix.
Yeah, well, that was kind of a weird way of saying that, but because it disappeared for a bit. But
Remember that time when this thing was over there? Yeah.
I didn't realize the show ended with Ahsoka Tano leaving. Like that's how it ends, with her. Like it starts with her showing up, and then it ends with her leaving until, of course, the Lost episodes and then the final season. So the fact that they ended the show that way just also proves how important her character was, because it just showed the end of Anakin Skywalker with her leaving. She went into the light, whereas Anakin turned around and went back into the darkness.
As the same character.
As Anakin Skywalker, because he hasn't fallen yet. He did not give in to the Emperor. So yes, as the same character.
Oh.
Yeah. Anakin quotes Darth Vader, Skywalker. Same guy. It's like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know The Rock and Dwayne Johnson are the same guy? Same fucking guy.
Like when he was wrestling, he was still Dwayne Johnson.
The dark side, you have to overcome dark. You have to defeat yourself to be able to become that.
Then how do you walk?
Well, he got robot legs.
Well, that's a good point.
He did.
That's a good point.
And scorpion legs at one point. That was dope.
Maul scorpion legs. I did not like that at all. That spider thing that he was doing, not a fan. But I just, I feel like we need to say something nicer about Yoda. Because we've been
Harris
bashing
has
him.
got one. He says, Yoda taught Dooku, who taught Qui-Gon, who taught Obi-Wan, who taught Anakin, who taught Ahsoka. Therefore, Yoda is better than Ahsoka.
Hey!
Well, not
That's a-
necessarily. You don't take it. It's that every person took that knowledge and added more to it. It's not that because
It's like the
not
ball of
knowledge
bubblegum in Bill and Ted.
degrades. Well, so it's not like knowledge degrades. It's not like this teacher taught this person so that, and that's not how knowledge works. It's not how teaching works. Actually, it's
That's
more
not how the Force works.
Well, it's not how knowledge works. It's not like teachers teach kids so that the teacher will always be above them. Teachers teach kids so that the kids will rise above what the person teaching them has given them. So by that logic, Ahsoka is better than Yoda because all that knowledge has gone through all those different
And
minds.
it's been heightened every single tier.
Corey's using the Yoda quote against Yoda.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
You're right, though.
dang.
You're right.
Yoda
Right.
sucks. Yoda sucks. Yoda sucks.
Also,
Don't start that chat.
Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda.
That is a great
He's
song.
cute, but not on the list.
It's not on the list. I really hope they name it something completely weird, like Brandon or something. So it's like no longer
Bottle.
Yoda.
His name will be Bottle.
Bottle.
Bottle,
This is
Yaddle,
John.
Squaddle.
This is John.
All right.
Well,
I'm going to finish this poll. Ahsoka Tano. I think we kind of predicted this
Ahsoka!
anyway.
already knew. This is a wasted episode. We knew is where we're gonna be.
We'll blame Cole because he chose the thing.
He did. And he took out the Bendu. Bendu would have clean sweep this sucker.
Yeah.
You were just
would not
afraid
have
of the
cleaned-
Bendu. You're afraid of the Bendu.
I'm not afraid of that. Bendu would have done nothing. Your argument would have been he's a boulder who blew up a ship.
That discussion between Ahsoka Tano and Bendu would have been one for the ages. Too bad it's not going to happen. Too bad it's
Ahsoka
not
is
going.
so
No, we're
much
not. We're
better.
not gonna have it. We're not gonna have it.
Yeah.
You
Too
bad
decided not to
it's
have
not
it,
gonna happen.
Yeah.
so it's not
Oh
gonna happen.
fuck! You know who we should have been on this list?
Who?
Are the fucking the brother and the dad and the sister
Son,
and the fuck.
family-
Why did we skip them? Yeah,
Because they're
The Force?
confusing. The Force family is
The Force,
confusing.
yeah.
Like, do they have
Yeah.
time travel? Do they not have time travel? Are they part of the wolves? What's going
And
on?
what about those force things? Those force,
Things?
the little force. Ah, fuck what they are. The ones with the
Batmite.
midichlorians. And
What?
Life?
What?
Every living creature?
Oh,
Oh.
oh, I know what you're talking about. That place, right? The special place where it's like
Yeah.
the physical. The masks. They had the masks.
Yeah, the
Fucking
mask, yeah,
Terrifying.
yeah.
Oh, with Yoda, and they were weird
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
I thought that was on the spiritual plane or the Jedi
The
Force
cosmic
plane.
force.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
maybe.
know.
I
The
don't know.
Feywild of Jedi.
Yeah.
You know, Episode 9 could have been a lot weirder if they would have used the time travel. That little triangle thing that we see at the end of Rebels. 9 could have been weird.
Yeah.
He already was weird.
Nah, I mean, they would have been like, can you imagine it's in the theater and they're like, we've discovered a way to go back in time. I know Endgame just happened, but
Star Wars don't need that shit. They
That's
don't
too
need
Yeah.
it.
much.
They
Wait.
don't need it.
when Ezra found it, I was just like, what?
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I love that thing.
That thing was weird.
I like.
So I'm
it.
so excited for Mandalorian season 2 because apparently, like, all of them are going to come back. So maybe we'll get some answers
Yeah.
about the triangle of time.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna open up the Twitch poll to decide who the best debater was, who also gets to choose the topic for next week.
Wet chunk. Wet.
No, I was gonna say I'm campaigning.
Waving
for
to his
myself.
people.
Waving to my people. You guys, if you guys don't want to vote for who is the best debater, just vote who the most adorable one is. That's me. You're okay to vote for that too. Just vote for me because you like me. For no other reason but I squished my head.
Well, I'm terrible at upselling. I'm just like, hi, this is me. I was surprised that last week happened.
Look how
And-
adorable.
Ooh. Look at that big
Kawaii.
white box.
Yeah, it's
That's
supposed to be the
attractive.
Twitch poll, but it didn't work.
Kawaii.
That's weird. That's a
Oh,
big-
it's up there though. It's up in the chat.
Kawaii.
Yeah,
Best
but it's supposed to.
debater.
I'm supposed to see like the URL of it, but oh well. Next time.
Kawaii. Love me.
Oh snap! Thanks for the love, kids.
Aw,
Oh my!
bro.
Stop! Don't stop though. Don't you dare.
Don't stop. Like low key, don't stop.
Why are people voting for Ryan?
What?
Oh, Ryan's getting some love.
Ryan's
I
got some
can't
10
see
votes.
anything. I on my end, I don't see a poll. I
Cole,
just
you're
see,
at 6%. You're holding us up from the bottom there. Thanks, bud.
All right.
We got Corey is 7%. Now the bottom, as Cole is now taking 10. What? Oh,
Wait,
Corey, 10.
this-
Ooh.
this-
Corey
this-
Ryan 9%.
I don't understand this this poll. I think there's some spoofing of votes here for Cucumber.
Mm.
Because it says we
I don't know.
have 38 viewers. How is Cucumber have 65 votes?
They vote with channel points, so they're
Oh,
able
that's
to
right.
cash out as much as they
Oh,
want.
shit.
They just don't want to cash out for you that much.
Oh, there's the vote. Yeah, you put the vote up on the thing.
Yeah,
That
that's what
sounds
it's
like
supposed
some
to be.
Anakin Skywalker bullshit from you, my friend.
hey,
Me?
Anakin Skywalker is amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
No,
I've
he's so
getting stepped
whiny.
on. I've been attacked by you guys this entire time. I get
Yes.
it. I get how you feel.
Anakin is so whiny. He
So
also
you just
is
keep going. All right, you're just gonna
absolutely-
keep going.
he's absolutely like the Lucifer trope. It's the whole like, well, other people. What? No, he's absolutely like he's absolutely a fallen angel. Like he's supposed to be the chosen one, and then he's like, well, I just think that other people can't make good decisions, so I should just make good decisions for them. It's
He's being persuaded by the Emperor, who we voted almost all the way through to prove.
well,
like, how
yeah, he's
wrong
really
he is.
powerful. Anakin should have been more powerful to resist him.
Oh gosh.
Derp-a-der.
Derp-a-der.
That's Darth Vader. Derp-a-der.
Oh my god, that is so not Darth Vader. Darth Vader is not derp-a-der.
Uh-huh.
He's not just
Almost
walking
done.
around like derp-a-der.
Yeah, though.
Winner.
That hallway scene in Rogue One when he's just standing there and he's breathing and he turns the lights on, he's not like derp-a-der.
That's the best
and then
scene he
starts-
ever had. Because when you go back to Star Wars and you watch the old man fight in the hallway, it's not as cool as you remember it when you were
No.
a child.
Yes, the Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader fight wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi, when he says, if you won't turn to the dark side, maybe she will, and then Luke gives into the dark side for that whole fight, that fight is epic. Also, when Darth Vader is just showing how cool he is, it's an Empire. When he's like, you know what? I'm done letting my kid have a moment to fight here. I'm ending this now. And it's when he comes around the hallway really quick and he's just like, F you, F you, F you. Like, that was epic. That was really cool. That was on, like, not the same level of coolness that we saw in Rogue One, because Rogue One was definitely fan fiction, but it was definitely so cool.
I'm kissing my Green Lantern trophy.
Oh my God, if you make your trophy Green Lantern, I would be so happy. I will.
No, I didn't
gladly
win
have
that one. It has to be like a lightsaber
Yeah, it'll
hilt
be a
or
lightsaber
something.
next time.
Oh, okay.
Ahsoka's hilts, please.
Okay.
Ooh,
You got
that's
it.
really cool.
Thank you. Well, I guess I got to pick the next week's topic. I
You
won't
do.
go as obscure as I did last time because that didn't help anybody.
Yeah.
Although we got Chip as a winner, so I think it was worth it. It was worth it.
And it brought me here.
Okay. What do I yell about a lot? Unfortunately, it's stuff that
A lot.
you guys don't know.
Winter Pranchbook is the beast.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I was gonna say best Discworld character, but none of y'all know that shit. So that. Did you buy the book, by the way? Did you get it? Corey, calling you out.
Yeah, I said I have it in my Amazon cart.
Which one?
Yeah, she
I
hasn't
bought
purchased it
3
yet.
of them.
Oh.
I'm getting 3 of them.
You got Mort.
I put in my thing, Soul Music, Mort, and Reaper Man.
Hell yeah! All right, yeah, you're set for a good chunk of time. All right, let's do best Disney villain.
Ooh. Okay.
I love
That's a
that.
good one.
That's gonna be a debate for sure.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right. Awesome.
Everyone wanted Disney princess, so that was a nope for me.
Will
I'll do
might
villains all
want to come
day.
back for this one.
Animated Disney
Yeah.
villain? So animated Disney villain, not
Yeah, let's do animated. Let's whittle it down a bit.
All right. And is that hand-drawn animation, or is that like
Oh my
including
God.
Pixar, or what do we?
Is it the size of a mouse or the big ones only?
Yeah, it's bigger than a bread box. Fuck, just animated villain. Animated villain.
Animated villain. Cool.
Villain. We can't fit them all. Okay, it's not gonna happen.
People are gonna be
If I see
upset.
any of you fuckers in the chat being like, "Yo, but what about?" Listen.
There's only room for 16.
Yep.
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 So take
there
that
will be
and
people
use
on
that for Bendu with you.
Y'all, you don't even know. You don't fuck with the Bendu. Don't fuck with the Bendu. Shiv Palpatine would shit his pants in front of the Bendu.
All right. Well, thank you all very, very much for joining us for another episode of Roll for Initiative and
Bye.
watching us argue at each other for a couple hours.
Yeah.
We will be back later tonight at 7:30 for some more Trashterpiece Theater. We've got a couple radio plays for you. And Sunday, we will be doing some more board games with Danny and Val. So please keep tuning in. Check out our Discord to see anything that might pop up at last minute and to maintain and to keep up on our schedules however they change. Thank you all for the donations that came in and for using your channel points to vote for your favorite. And we are gonna raid somebody.
Ooh, gonna raid somebody. Gonna bring some peeps to somebody. Oh, raid somebody.
Gonna raid our friends ever at Encounter Roleplay.
At Encounter Roleplay.
All right, y'all. Thank you very, very much. We'll see you later tonight.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.